Hello and welcome everyone. In this lecture, we are going to see what is a variable and how it can be used in our program. Basically, a variable is a type that can be reused multiple times in a program. Okay, it can contain different data types. I will show you with an example. I have the PyCharm installed. I will show you first how to create a project, and then we will go through small examples to understand what is a variable and how we can reuse it. Click the new project and name a project. Now click create. Here you can see left side the project window. On the project window, you can just right click, go to new Python file, create a new file and press enter. When you do this, you will see a .py extension coming. So this is a Python file. So let us first know what are the rules that are applied to a variable. Rule number 1, your variable name cannot start with a number. For example, you cannot start a variable with a number like 1 var. This is wrong. Okay. One more thing, guys, if you want to do a comment in your program, you can use a hash. Okay, hash is not compiled, and you can write any comment which will be useful for you to understand the part of the code. Okay, let's come back. Rule number 2, the variable name cannot contain spaces in between. For example, if you want to write a variable name like my space var, this is wrong because there is a space between my and var. I would suggest you can use underscore in between if you want it to be more readable. Okay. Rule number 3 which applies here are certain special characters which are not allowed in a variable name. For example, exclamation at the rate of, dollar, hash, percentage, caret, ampersand, star mark, braces. Also you have semicolon, colon, single quote, double quote, angle brackets, question mark, slash. These things are forbidden. So if you use any of these, your variable name is not correct and you will get an error. Now let's understand it with a small example. If I want to create a variable name, I can start with a small case. That is a good convention. If I say my var equals to 10, the value 10 will be assigned to the variable my var. Okay, and this variable is given a memory location on the RAM. Okay, for example, it can have an address of something like this. Okay, and at this address in the memory, it will be containing the value 10. Okay, the type of this will be an int type. Okay, because there is no decimal in the number. Okay, if there was a decimal here, it will take this value as a float, and the type of my var will be a float data type. Okay, you can also change the value after one execution is done. You can change the value to any other value. Okay, you can also do some arithmetic operations over here. My var plus equal to 10. Okay, now let's print it one by one. After each assignment, I'll say print my var, and after this, and I print it again here. Now notice when I run it, to run you go to the run here on the top and run example, shift F10. Now the first output is 10.89, which we have given, and it is a float type, right? Another one is a 9, the value is 9. I will show you how the type also gets changed. And the third one, the final value, that the second value we have given is 9, and the final value is getting added to 9, not 10.89, because the 10.89 is replaced by a new value called 9. Okay, I will show you how the type of data also gets changed. To see the what type of variable it is, what is the data type of this variable, you can say type myvar. Okay, and when I press shift F10, it says it's a class float type. Okay, similar to this, I print the type here and again the type here. I say shift F10, so the second type becomes an int. So you see the same variable was before a float and it becomes an int after that. Okay, so it all depends on what kind of assignment you are doing to the variable. Another interesting thing what I can show you here is the type myvar. It can be used to contain a list as well. If I create a list and if I print the type, okay, the final type will show you as a list. Okay, you see the last one is a list. So a variable is not a type bound. Okay, a variable of one type can be assigned to any other type. Okay, a variable can be passed from one function to other function also. I will be covering these things in more details in upcoming lectures. So hope to see you guys in the next lecture. Thank you.